Hello, beautiful people. It's Dr. John here. That's right. Same bat time, same bat channel as a flock of crows. I don't even know what a flock of crows, what would you call them? I don't know if you can hear them, but they're all squawking out there going nuts. So that's a spiritual sign for you. So look it up if you're watching this. And I hope you are, because we're up to day 11. 11. Okay, so day 11. Congratulations on making it to day 11. Well done. How did you go with your letter? Have you done it? Have you written it? Did you share it with anyone? Did you read it to yourself? What feelings were coming up? There are those crows again. And spiritually, just going a little bit off topic, there are signs that the universe, God, spirit send all the time. Unless you're tuned in and are aware of what's going on, they're all around you. That's a topic for another day. So a bunch of crows, collection of crows, I just can't name it. I know it, but I don't know it, if that makes sense. I'm sure someone will tell me what a gathering or a collection of crows are. A mob of crows might be. Anyway, enough of crows. This is about you and your journey into your heart space. And so writing your letter yesterday, okay? Finding time to do nothing. Are you going through each day? When you woke up this morning, when you went to bed last night, did you give thanks for everything that's in your life? And if you did, beautiful. How did it make you feel? And if you didn't, what were you thinking? What were you feeling when you got up this morning, other than having to do this, run around town, do whatever it is that you had to do, appointments, all sorts of things. When you went to bed last night, before you went to sleep, what were you thinking? Was there thanks there? Have you been able to find time in your day to do nothing even for 5 minutes, let alone 33 or more, to be present in that moment? Okay. And so this is your journey in your time. And so speaking with a couple of people yesterday, and they, we had a good chat and a laugh, that these videos are too long, okay? A TED Talk go anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. This is about you finding time, gifting yourself time to actually be in this space and say, I want to connect with my heart. And I'll listen to John for 15 minutes, put him on in the background, whatever. You don't have to look at this bald nut. That's fine. But there's messages in here. And I keep repeating the same things because what I'm trying to do is to instill within your subconscious a pattern, a way of being. And it's not subliminal. There's nothing flashing on the screen or anything like that. It's about you recognizing that this is a journey that you truly want to go on. And that word truly is a trigger word for your heart. What does your heart truly want, truly desire, truly connect with? They're trigger words from an embraining perspective. And you say that, heart, what do you truly want to connect with? What are you connecting in with for me now? When you're writing that letter yesterday and you're leading it with your heart, it's not out of your head, it's not ego, it's not out of your gut, okay? You're finding your identity out of your gut. But your heart is helping drive you to your authentic self, whatever that is. What's authentic? I don't know. You do, because it's you. No one else can be you, but you. You were created to be you. Spiritual being having the human experience. So if these go 10, 15 minutes, because Insta have a cap of 15 minutes, I think the longest one goes for just under 15 minutes, that's fine. Gift yourself time to actually sit down, if you're doing a meditation, even in regards of having this playing and listening and feeling into what I'm saying. Because there are messages here and we're building habits, important habits. And so if you're checking off each of these challenges, tasks, exercises every day, when you tick that little box, how does it make you feel? If you're unable to do them, how does that make you feel? Again, get the journal, write it down. I know some of you are already journaling, which is fantastic, and you're doing it because you're already speaking with people you're journeying with, whether it be a psych or a spiritual person or someone from church, whatever it is. Okay, it's important that you actually have that support. So your heartbeat buddy. It's really important that you gift yourself the time to actually reach into your heart space. Look at the news today, whatever it is. Unless you're on the good news channel, it ain't great. But then again, every time you look at the news, and as far back as I can remember, and I haven't watched normal TV for years, just don't watch it. Because every time you switch it on, the news comes on, whether it be on the radio or, print, whatever. It's horrendous. And that's because people are living out of ego, they're living out of fear, they're driven. And they're not coming out of their heart space. So that's why this is so important, is that people actually start living and behaving in a way that's compassionate, respectful, has integrity. It actually means something, rather than treating everyone like shit. I have 3 kids and I'd like them to be in a world that's actually going to honour them and treat them well. I'm hopeful, but I know where we're going as a species, and at the rate we're going at, we're not going to be around for long, and that's the issue. And so whilst I'm here and breathing, I'm going to be doing this, helping people live their best life true to who they are. That's what I'm about. And you are here because there's a knowing within you that wants that too. And share it with others. These are gentle challenges. And the challenge today is to get out in nature and go for a walk or a swim for 33 minutes. Just get outside. Walk out of your room, of your office, and go outside and be in nature for 33 minutes. Go for a walk. If you're in the city, go to the park. There'll be a park close. So do that. And if you can, take your socks and shoes off. If you're in the country, make sure there's no bull ants, no snakes, spiders, whatever. Glass, the same in the city. Not so many of those critters around, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Make sure you're safe first. And be in nature. And whilst you're there, outside, if you're up the beach or in a river, taking your socks and shoes off and being present in that space, like with everything here. When you're eating your fruit, feel the water on your toes, on your legs if you're going into the water, the sand on your feet, the grass under your feet, the wind on your face, through your hair, if you're lucky enough to have hair. Okay? The sun, not sunny here at the moment, but if the sun's out, feel that sun on your skin. How does it make you feel? Really connect in to that space rather than sort of being out, I'm going for a walk. And I see it all the time because I live here on the Patterson River in Bomb Beach in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. You can Google it. And I've got the river virtually right here. Okay, it's about 150 metres that direction. There's a walking track about 50 metres from a balcony But I can see the world goes past, boats, all sorts of stuff. And I see people walking and running and riding and kids up and down all the time. And you can see the people, and they're rare, that are enjoying the moment. I can see people's expressions. That's how close I am to watching people. And they're so in their head that they don't realise where they're at, if that makes sense. Experience nature and the outdoors and step back. So many people on their phones, and they're just, they've just got this glaze about them, this, glare and energy. You can feel it. So worked up. And so when you're outside, and I get it, you can be processing so much stuff, but it's when you're in those moments that you need to step back and you do the breathing, the balanced heart breathing. 6 seconds in through your nose, 6 seconds out through your mouth. You can force it out as well. Hand on your heart, you can tap. I love you, as you're breathing out. Hand on your tummy, blowing up that balloon. It's deep breathing. It's important to bring you into balance. All of these exercises, all of these challenges are about building that foundation for you to connect in with your heart space, to open your heart space, so that you can start connecting into who you truly are. That's what this is about. Not the person you've constructed, but the person you want to be. But you haven't found the courage yet to step up and do that. So you're going to open your heart up, find compassion to do that for yourself. Start to love yourself again, building up your self-worth, building up your self-esteem, reading out your I am statements, your oath, heart commitment oath to do the 30-day challenge. Do you read that every day? It's on my Insta, I posted it. Have you written it out? If you haven't, go and do it. Take you 27 seconds to read it. Your I am statements. You can add to them. Keep going. Boom, 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 and feel it. Really gift yourself this time to be with you. 33 minutes today. Go for a walk in nature. Go for a swim. Get out of the car. Get out of your house. Go and do it, irrespective of what the weather's doing. Unless it's completely hazardous to human existence. You can't go outside, then don't. Save it for another day. But find time today to go out. And when you're out there, don't go for a walk or a run or a swim and be in your headspace and be all over the place about everything you need to do. Breathe, step back, and be present where you are and feel into that. What does your heart want to connect with? Okay? What does your heart truly desire when you're out in nature? Listen, use your senses. Is there something on the wind, on the breeze, something you can smell, something you can hear? Maybe a taste in your mouth. What emotions and feelings does that evoke? And let that flow, let it release whatever it is. Be in that moment for those 33 minutes. That's it. And find time. It's your choice. You don't have to watch this. I enjoy doing it because I want you to live your best life. Be true to who you are. That's what this is about. And so feelings and emotions are coming up. That's what this is meant to do. If you don't want to feel, don't watch this. It's really hard. Feelings and emotions that you've stored away and packaged and stored in your body, they're sitting there until you release them. It's your choice. You've always got a choice. So choose you. Choose you today. Bring your family along. Be you. Do the challenge. Take care. Keep smiling. Bye, folks. See you tomorrow.